Terry Kennedy is at it again, but in a good way this time. So you guys know I am keeping tabs on this dude for many reasons. His life is interesting. I want to see the plans he has unfold. I want to see all of this happen in real time. But before we talk about anything else, let's look at this last video he posted recently. Okay. Bro, TK is regular. This was a full switch line. Like, think about this for a second. I know, look, the switch heel had no pop. Like, I know all that. I see it. But TK was already not skateboarding before he went to prison. He had already stopped. Then he goes to prison, does his time several years, and now 2 months later, he's doing full switch lines, switch heel, switch front board. That's got to amount to something, dude. I know some of you may think differently, mixed feelings about the legal side of his life right now, what just happened, but this is a skateboarding channel. This has to amount to something, but this is impressive, to be honest. This is impressive. Like, when I see TK and I think about TK, him coming back to skateboarding, I can't help but think about, like, Bam, for example. Like, he had some issues with the law, some issues with drugs or alcohol, and is going back to skateboarding. I have not seen Bam do a full switch line. Now, Bam is getting really, really good. Tray flipping here and there, skating the mini ramps, going to skate parks. I see all that. He's doing amazing, but TK's been out for 2 months, bro. Less than 2 months. He got out on the 1st, basically, of this year. February is not even over. He's doing a full switch line downtown Chicago. That's pretty crazy, if you think about it for a second. That's insane. Now, another thing I want to call out, his account, bro. He's currently at 21.8 thousand followers. On the last TK video we did here like a month ago or a couple weeks ago, he was at 17,000. He said, what the heck, dude? When he got out of prison, he had like 3,000. Then 17. And now 21 plus thousand. By the time we reach like June, he's going to be at 50K. By the end of the year, if he goes at the same speed, he'll be at 100K. That's insane. That's insane. And this tells me that this is why he is attracting certain people to help him fund his ideas like this TK Skate Co. Now, speaking of that, let's go into that now. You will notice that you don't see that handle anymore in his bio. There's no Terry K or TK Skate Co anymore listed. There is no more postings about the TK Skate Co listed anymore. Now, speculation, quick speculation, could it be that now he realizes how much it actually costs to have a skateboarding company? Like, for example, when I'm giving away these decks that I have, like the Groiper deck, and then the files, the Epstein files, Trumpstein board. When I was giving those away, I quickly realized that you put an order for some boards, 10 boards, 5 boards, quickly you run into like $1,000, $500. So like, if he's getting somebody to fund his ideas, these people are like, okay, I'm giving you this money. What's the return? How do we get our money back? And how do we get more money back? Not just this. How do we get it plus more? I don't know. Well, I'm just giving away boards. Okay, that doesn't work. And that's why it's important. If you're going to get an investor or a partner, they must understand at least something about skateboarding. He's not talking about this anymore. Where's the Terry K Skate Co? It's nowhere to be found. Now, I did find a handle, because it's nowhere in these in the highlights. It's nowhere in the bio. I went to this post and I see that he tagged another account, and it's here. You go there. That account has 1,700 followers. The TK Skate Co URL is here. It's just same pics that are in his other account. Like, silly. This is a Skate Co account, bro. You shouldn't have you doing like selfies here. So he still doesn't quite understand what's happening, I like to say, from a social media perspective. But go to the URL. He was allegedly going to drop the website and fully, functional with content and everything. I think like last week or so. The website is not even functional. Still says coming soon. A little bit of a logo here, a little bit of some motion, some animations, sure, but that's it. Nothing really substantial, really. So I think that he ran into this full speed, saying, "Look, all these wonderful, marvelous things, but I need money. I need somebody to fund this." Somebody started doing that, and then said, "Hey, bro, this is kind of weird. I'm not seeing an immediate return on this." And perhaps he can't articulate it either, right? Any investment takes a while to come back. Maybe this is a little too much for the person that was funding him originally. So I don't see that anywhere. And also, You guys may remember that when you would go to the TK Skate Co account, there was the name of another individual. You guys remember? I forget his name. But there was another person basically associated, affiliated to this account, and it is no longer here. So I think it's pretty obvious to conclude that whoever was funding him or was interested in funding him said, "Nah, deuces, dude, I'm out. This is weird. Giving away free skateboards because he doesn't understand." Anyways, I still hope the best for TK. Pretty impressive still that he's going full speed towards perhaps 50K by June and then 100 by the end of the year. If something else changes, if there's more skate clips, if he actually drops the real website with real content, I'll let you guys know. But until then, I am the Skate Informer. You've been informed. My job here is done. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.